All right, welcome to the 95.5 WTVY Couch Concert Series, brought to you by Which Highway 84 West in the Public Shopping Center in Dothan, with an all-new menu. I had the grinder yesterday. I had the Ultimate BLT today. They've got a new menu. They've got some of your favorites. You should go check it out. That's Which, and we're here with Veronika. Veronika, you'll forgive me. I'm not going to try to say your last name. Do you want to try it yourself?
Yes, of course. I'll try it. Slowikowska. Veronika Slowikowska. It's very Polish. That's the English pronunciation of my last name.
Now, a lot of us recognize you from your FX show, and you actually have a new show on the Heartland Network this summer, I believe. Am I right?
So, yeah. I'll
yes, I've been helping out with the music.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I'll jump in. What this show is it's essentially a retrospective on an artist who's made it and looking back on how she got there. And we wanted to tell as many stories as possible in as many ways possible. And Veronika just happened to be the voice to tell these first two stories.
Wow. So, Shane, and how do you play into all this? You're in two different locations. Where are you, Veronika?
I'm actually in Toronto, Canada.
And that explains the convenient delay. And Shane, where are you talking to us from?
I'm in LA, California.
Wow. Nice. And wow, so we have three of the biggest cities in the world represented. We have LA, Toronto, and Dothan, Alabama. This is pretty exciting. So what we wanted to do,
Wow.
we wanted to see if we could sync it up and have you perform at one time, but there may be a delay, so we're going to try something new. We're going to have you, Veronika, do a little bit of a cappella, maybe a tease of a song, because there's no way to do, you don't want to do a 3-minute a cappella song, do you? You're more than welcome to.
Oh, sorry, it just lagged a little bit. I missed that last those last two sentences.
Why don't you give us a song, and we'll kick off tonight's Couch Concert Series with Veronika and come back and talk to both of you.
Okay. This first song is called Homesick. I get up every day, put my 8 hours in, not much to say. I grind out the week, say my goodbyes and wait on my pay. I'm living on hope, hoping the cycle will end. And I get to a place where I'm me again. I'm homesick on my own. I'm homesick for a home. I keep running a circle again and again, but just end up alone. That was a little teaser. Go stream it.
So how does a Polish girl from Toronto find herself in country music? How does a
in country music?
Off?
Was that? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so,
how did a Polish girl find her way in country music? Was that the question?
Something like that.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know. I'm just a huge fan of all kinds of music and just I guess movies and art in general. So I think I've just had an appreciation for all kinds of music, and I've loved like the Dixie Chicks, and but also I love like I don't know, like one of my favorite rappers is a Swedish rapper, Young Lean, and just kind of I don't know, just like the range of music that I love is very wide, and so I have no idea. I think it's just even living in Toronto and Canada and all these different cultures and things. So, but Barrie, I think where I'm originally from, there's a big country scene here. So I've been used to it, and yeah, I'm a big fan. Yeah.
Now, Shane, how do you play into all this? How did you and Veronika hook up and meet up and start honing your craft together when you're in LA and she's in Canada?
Yeah, so I am the writer of all the songs for Becoming Alex and the producer as well. So that's mainly how we got hooked into it. I do a lot of work with the Heartland Network as well. Like I score for all the original programming. So when I heard that we were doing a show, I kind of knew that I was going to be moved into that. And it was a good thing because I prefer to like write songs as opposed to cues and underbed and stuff. So yeah, we partnered with a production company in Canada, Shaftesbury, and they just auditioned a few people, and I flew to Toronto November of like 2019, and we auditioned 3 different people, and Veronika just stood out as the best. We took everybody into a studio and had them do, I think we did 3, and they were like demos at the time, so it was really tough to get a feel. There's no drums or anything, and Veronika just killed it, and took the chance and went in, recorded last year, and put out the first single in August, and Homesick is running now.
And Veronika, when can we expect the rollout of your first full-length album?
Oh gosh, I'm not even sure. I mean, as we know, as COVID and all these things happen, that I really have no idea, because it truly is kind of, Shane writes the music, and yeah, so it's kind of his. Shane, do you know more? I don't even know.
As far as an album for Veronika goes, the album will be a compilation style album because we'll have so many different singers telling these stories. So that, if Veronika's going to go and do an album on her own, I can't speak to that. But as far as this project, the first full-length album will be, a kind of songs from Becoming Alex, if you will, and just that more of that kind of thing where it's a multi-pronged deal rather than a carry.
Mm-hmm.
Have you found it's we've all kind of learned to deal with remote conversing and working together, that are you just ready for this whole COVID thing to be over so we can get back to getting close and really getting close to people and writing songs as opposed to being on the phone or on video chat? I know I am.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Veronika.
Oh, sorry. I keep lagging, so that's why I feel like we're always interrupting each other. But yes, in at least like in my or our industry, it's all about connection and performing and being with people and telling stories. So I am absolutely ready to get vaccinated. And unfortunately, here in Canada, we're having a tougher time doing that because of whatever reason. But I'm very, very much ready for this all to be over and to see friends and family and to travel again and perform.
Can you give us a little bit more, maybe an a cappella verse of something else we can look forward to when this new series starts this summer?
Absolutely. So this song, it's a little snippet. Oh God, is it? I don't even know. Oh shit. Okay. This song is called "I Wait." It's a newer song that's not out yet. So this is a little sneak peek of this song. I was running for my life. I was running to a place in my dreams where it is I couldn't stay. It's a time and a place, and it's so far away. So I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait. And I'll wait.
You know, you sing like a bird and you have quite a siren on you. I can't wait to hear all this music together. What's your website? What's some contact info we can find you, both of you, Shane and Veronika, where we can kind of hear some of these songs finished up?
Well, you can stream Homesick and So Many Lies anywhere you can find music. Spotify, Tidal, I mean, you name it. As far as socials, I know Veronika's got a social. I'm not really out there like that. All about being behind the scenes. But yeah, you know, we've got for all information about the show coming up, you can follow Becoming Alex Show on Instagram and Facebook. You know.
And Veronika, who are some of your favorite singers growing up? Who were some of your inspirations? You mentioned the Dixie Chicks, and they kind of had a rough time here in America for a while. Are they still big in Canada, or you know, is it Terry Clark, Shania Twain? What are we talking about in the Canadian country scene these days?
Yeah, the country scene. Oh gosh, Casey Musgraves is like a big one that's kind of that she's also made it in like the pop scene as well in the more mainstream world. But she's incredible as well. And Dixie Chicks just released their new album, which I really enjoyed. In terms of country, oh my gosh. I mean, like, I don't know if Taylor Swift is like country, or it used to be, but she's more pop now. But she's been releasing like 4 albums in like the last like 12 months. Yeah, I think like in terms of country, I think like Casey Musgraves is, I think, one of my favorites.
Yeah, well, listen, this is we want to get to learn more about you. Give me one more a cappella of a song, kind of a Veronika tease, and then we'll come back and let you get about what do you have planned for tonight in Toronto? What's happening in Toronto tonight?
Oh gosh, Shane, which one should I do?
Yeah, why
I
don't
don't want to give away too much.
Yeah.
So Many Lies.
Yeah, sure. Do So Many Lies. Good idea.
Yeah, do that one.
Great. Okay. I've heard it once and I've heard it twice. You're never wrong and I'm never right. So many lies and so many pleas, but I just can't feel. No, I just can't feel what you need. And that song is already out, so go stream it. It's called So Many Lies.
I can't wait. And once again, Veronika, give me your contact. Give us all of your socials so we can follow you, because I want to hear more. I'm intrigued.
Sure. My Instagram is Veronika, and my name is spelled with a K. Underscore is cool. Veronika is underscore is cool with a K.
Let's see. Elvis Costello had a song called Veronika many years ago. So that's when I think of the name Veronika, I think of that song. You're aware of that song?
Yeah,
You know, it's probably a good thing that she has a delay on her internet.
Yes, I am aware of that song.
That wasn't a great question. Listen, it's been a pleasure talking to you. And look, the show that's coming out this summer on the Heartland Network is called this fall. It's called Becoming Alex, and we can find information on that on the Heartland website. What's that website?
That would be, I believe, heartlandtv.com. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, I'm very behind the scenes in the music, so I'm not really privy to a lot of the stuff.
And Veronika with a K underscore is cool. Thank you so much for being on this Friday night couch concert. And by the time you get this message, Veronika, I'll already be at home, but I want to thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Thank you. I hope this Gets to you. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Hey, y'all have a great night. We appreciate you joining us, and we'll look for the single, and we'll look for the show, and we can't wait to hear more out of both of you. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for spinning the record. Appreciate it.
Anytime. Y'all have a great one. Thank you.
Yeah, you too.